A pretty sharp decline in some of the pricing pressures that's caused a sharp decline, and therefore that's one that has had an impact. Second is we've not had any launches, if you had noticed, whereas the same same quarter last year, we've had some big launches. So that's the other impact that we had. And the third is that some of our customers have also lost market share on some of the products. And that therefore has a direct impact on our ability to provide the material to them. So these are three factors that have significantly contributed. I think we've put several actions on getting back, while things like this do take a little while to stabilize and come back. But clearly one important aspect is continuing to improve the richness of our new product pipeline. So therefore get more and more products out to get more launches going forward. So that's something that we've already put in place. Securing an increasing number of customer base and therefore have a wider network of customers. And the third we are seeing is a positive trend that we are seeing in some of the potential interactions which we are having in our custom pharmaceutical business space. So a lot of interactions happening there, a lot of closures coming up there. So we see a trend that will slowly come up and pull back the business. So first of all, I think we never had any restriction from the existing production that we had. We are very well compliant to all the requirements of the controls, and our manufacturing capacity, though we have a large capacity, we've always been manufacturing to a level which was any restrictions there. All we've been asked was to ensure that since we are not manufacturing some of the products which were erstwhile products, they've asked us to take that out of our list, and which we have done. So it's not anything out of our existing products, but they were of our earlier products that were not being manufactured. So it's not restriction. It was to bring the consent for operations down by 30%, because those 30% pertain to products that we are not manufacturing anyway, and they have been in our operating permission for a long period of time. So they asked us to revise it to ensure that it reflects the current level of products. So it's not a restriction. So I think, again, as we said, we are fully compliant. If you look at any of our sites, we are fully zero discharge sites. We have no effluent going out of our facility. And we've presented our data as well as our findings to the officials. And after discussion with clearly with our officials, and that's clearly where they have seen that there have been no issue on effluent discharge. And the only point that came out clearly was to bring down the consent by 30% for the products that we were not manufacturing. We were not discharging. That's what I would say. I wouldn't say whether they are right or wrong. I would say what we were doing was within the controls. Our facility was fully compliant. And as I said, we have zero liquid discharge in every single facility of Dr. Reddy's. So again, so it's not a cap. I want to re-emphasize and clarify, there is no cap. We have been asked to reduce the products that we were not manufacturing in that site, which were earlier in our consent for permission, to be eliminated from that list, which we have agreed to. The products that were listed out are the products that we continue to manufacture. However, as the security of supply, assurance of supply strategy, we do have dual sourcing for many of our APIs, and these APIs also include dual source sites from Dr. Reddy's.